California. It's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And down he goes just beyond the 35, and that pretty move got him some extra space to run. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Burrow. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
No catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a first quarter grab here. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Again, it's Burrow. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 21. They will throw on first down with Burrow. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. Well, you hate that defensively. They had him pretty well corralled, but the face mask, that obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything right. You had him stop, but the hand gets up just a little too high, and the natural link.
Touchdown! From 4 yards out. And the Saints are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Forget about the story. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. First down, here's Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive linemen. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Burrow will throw. Dancing to his left. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Fournette, a first down carry. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. Up the gut, Fournette. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Leonard Fournette, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Rolling to his left. He'll check this one off to Fournette. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Burrow looking to pass. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Burrow's throw here taken in by Gesicki. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Inside handoff now to Fournette. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 70 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Flushed out right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now Burrow. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Here's Burrow. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. He's at the 50. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football.
Absolutely a golden opportunity missed there to add to their lead and really cap off an impressive drive because they've got the advantage and plenty of time to add to it. But on the flip side, plenty of time for an opposing comeback as well. So when you
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Jonathan Grenard. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
In every game, we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
To try again after the sack. Burrow.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
A leap, and he's got it. He got it. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Justin Jefferson.
72 yards. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash.
York able to send this one through,
and that will do it for this. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Now they go screen. It's complete. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Javon Kinlaw busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down.
Now it's Burrow. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to make it fourth down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw complete there to Beckham.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
To throw again on second down, Burrow.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
A 9-yard.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat up.
Back to throw here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. The first down screen pass, good for 5. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Flush to his right.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground, because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the 49ers are right back in this football game.
And now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Here's a give to Fournette.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 98 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Fournette. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now.
And the Saints season will march on as we say thanks for watching and so long.